Hey everyone, and welcome. Have you ever looked at your dog and just known there's a superhero in there, just waiting for their theme music to start? Well, today we're giving them their cape. We're about to unlock a superpower they already have. And believe it or not, it all starts with two simple words: find it. So let's get into it. Here's our official mission briefing, coming straight from the geniuses over at Doggozila magazine's virtual classroom. They pose this question: what if the secret to a better life with your dog isn't about some complicated training, but about tapping into something they were literally born to do? That's exactly what we're going to find out. You know, every great hero story starts with the hero discovering their power. And for our dogs, oh, their power is beyond anything we can even imagine, and it's sitting right there on the end of their nose. It's time to tap into their natural genius. Okay, get ready for this. Your dog has up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their nose. To put that in perspective, we humans, we have a pathetic 6 million. This isn't just a good sense of smell, people. It's a biological masterpiece. They're not just sniffing the world, they are reading it in glorious high definition. So why does this matter so much? Well, because when we channel this superpower, it's not a trick. It's basically therapy. It taps right into that deep, primal need to hunt and to problem solve. You know, for a shy dog, every single successful find is a massive victory that builds incredible confidence. And for a dog with tons of energy or anxiety, this kind of mental workout can be more tiring than a long walk, leading to a much calmer, happier companion. And here's the cool science behind all the fun. Whenever your dog is searching and they find what they're looking for, their brain gets a little hit of dopamine. That's the feel-good chemical. So what does that mean? It means the act of searching itself becomes the reward. We're literally tapping into their brain's natural joy circuit. How cool is that? All right, every hero needs a training montage. You know the part in the movie with the upbeat music? This is it. This is where we forge their skills, and our main tools are a whole lot of enthusiasm and some really, really good treats. The goal here is simple: make this the best game ever. So here's how we build that solid foundation. First, you gotta gear up. And look, this is not the time for their boring old kibble. We're talking little pieces of chicken, cheese, hot dogs, something totally irresistible. Next, we link the cue. Just say, find it, and toss a treat right in front of them for an easy win. Finally, do a little practice run. Scatter some goodies on a towel or in the grass, say the cue, and just let them sniff away. It's all about building a super positive, can't-fail association with those words. Okay, our hero has totally mastered the basics. Now, it's time for their first real mission, the blind hide. This is the moment, the big one, where they learn to stop relying on what they can see and start trusting their true superpower. And we get there in 3 simple phases. First, let them watch you place a treat in a pretty easy spot. Easy peasy. Then we add a sit and wait to build up some of that anticipation and impulse control. And finally, the main event. You hide the treat while they're out of the room. This right here is where the magic really happens. And this brings us to the big test, the ultimate question. When they walk back into that room and the prize isn't right there in plain sight, are they going to get confused? Or is that incredible instinct just going to take over? This is the moment we've been training for. Can our hero trust their nose over their eyes? Yes, they can. Oh, that amazing moment when their nose leads them straight to the target. The tail starts going a million miles an hour, and they look up at you with that triumphant, I did it look. That's the payoff. They've trusted their power, and they've succeeded. This is a huge, huge confidence boost, and it's the heart of the whole game. Okay, so with their first mission a roaring success, it is time for some advanced hero training. A true hero never stops learning, right? So we're gonna level up the game to keep their minds sharp and totally engaged. So how do we level up? Easy. First, we expand the search area. Let's go from one room to the whole house. Then we add a little complexity by hiding the treat on a chair, maybe a low shelf, or in an open drawer. Finally, to really refine their skills, we introduce a decoy, an identical toy or object but with no treat inside. This teaches them to focus purely on the scent, not just what the object looks like. But you know, even the greatest heroes run into obstacles sometimes. What happens when a training session just kind of goes off the rails? First thing, don't panic. Getting stuck is just part of the journey. Let's look at some common challenges and their heroic fixes. So what if they get distracted? Well, the room might be too busy, or maybe the treats just aren't exciting enough. The fix? Go to a quiet room and upgrade that reward. What if they keep using their eyes? That just means we need to go back to doing 100% blind hides for a bit. And if they get so excited, they kind of forget to even sniff, a little sit and wait practice before the game starts can really bring their focus back. See? Easy fixes for any challenge. Now, the absolute best part about this superpower is that it's not just for formal training missions. Not at all. We can weave it right into daily life, turning even boring routines into amazing opportunities for our dogs to be the heroes of the household. So the key is making this a part of your daily life, and as you can see here, there are so many ways to do it. That first bar, for fun, well, that's as simple as hiding their favorite toy and letting them have a blast searching for it. Then there's for practicality, and yes, you can absolutely teach your dog to find your keys. But check out that last bar, for routine. This is where you get the most powerful, consistent enrichment by weaving it right into their day, like turning mealtime into a super fun foraging game. Making this a daily habit is so easy, and the source suggests a few great ways to do it. Looking at this chart, you can kind of see how a day of Find It Fun could break down. That big slice there, the pre-dinner kibble hunt, turns a 5-second meal into a 10-minute mental workout. Then you've got a calming seek and settle game before bed, hiding treats in their blanket to help them wind down. And that last slice, a search trail on walks, that makes a potty break an exciting scent adventure. All these small integrations add up to a huge boost in their daily happiness. And really, this is what it's all about. As the source material puts it so beautifully, this is so much more than just a command. You're learning to read your dog's body language, to understand their world, and to celebrate their unique genius. You're building a partnership. And you know what? That partnership benefits everyone. For your dog, our hero, it builds confidence, provides fulfillment, and gets rid of boredom. And for you, the mentor, it strengthens your bond, it helps create a calmer household, and it gives you this wonderful, fun activity you can share. So I guess the final question isn't just how to teach this, but when will you start unlocking your dog's inner hero?